just waiting on a guy to get ready, but they likely have a few people who are their shot callers. So you take out their main shot caller, who might be wiggled. They're going to have a backup ready at the moment. That being said, they originated from a clan, Ancient Fury, a very well-known clan. They dominated the Jagex Clan Cup last year, and they have incredible communication skills, and they'll be very upset to take second place. This is the information they gave us before the tournament started, saying they'll be extremely upset if they take second place, which is really saying something.
Better not misclick.
Better not misclick. So we are back in it. Do you want to go through Fatality?
Yeah, Fatality started in 2003. Quit when some free trade was removed, which is pretty typical for a PKing clan.
Yep.
And once Old School came out, got back into things, and love PKing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much all they provided. Loving PKing is pretty much all you need.
Yeah, we told them, we said, this is what we're saying, man. This is what we're saying to get the fans to root for your team. Some fans were very getting into it. They were like, we will win. We won't let ourselves down. We will take this money home. Particularly the Abusement Park saying they'll be very upset to take second place. It's that's a little confident there.
The Abusement Park definitely looking like the fan favourites here, with 67% of the vote.
Yeah.
In the straw poll that we just did. So there's going to be a lot of Swede Eugenes in the chat, more than likely. And then Fatality, certainly not doing badly in this tournament. They're in the final. You can't do badly and get to the final. And a very, very well-known clan, like they said in their little bio there, started in 2003, over 10 years ago. So it's a name that so many Old School RuneScape players will be familiar with.
Yep. One of the biggest clans in the entire community, and has been for a very long time. Same goes for Ancient Fury, of course. It was somewhat being represented here by the Abusement Park, but the Abusement Park making an entirely new name for themselves. So this is the start of something big.
Less than 30 seconds until it kicks off. Let's see how it goes. The Abusement Park so far performing incredibly well on this map.
Yep.
We've seen them on two, I think is it first to 10s on this map, and they got 10-1 in both of them.
We're going to start off with Wiggled here, the fan favorite for the Abusement Park. And Revan, the fan favorite for Fatality. Doing most of the tanking, he is the target for Fatality. It'll be interesting to see if they can manage to take him out quickly. And what Wiggled's going to do. If he's going to run for the hills. He's in fact just going to kind of hang out. There he goes. The match has begun. Revan is in fact the first target, as you can see. We predicted it, and they're caught in a quick barrage pile.
Adapt or Die taking an awful lot of damage as well.
This is not looking good for Revan right now. Fatality is starting out slow. They're in a double barrage pile and just getting speared by everybody. The communication skills right now for the Abusement Park are on the candy.
The barrage pile right there is chunking two of their members pretty badly at the very, very start of this matchup. If they go down one or two players that fast, it's going to be trouble for them.
That being said, Lawnmower of the Abusement Park taking some damage here, getting speared and getting hit from multiple directions. Oh, look at this nice spearing coming in. Fatality doing a terrific job of spearing him, but he's got his tank gear on and he's not taking many hits. He's only got a couple rangers on him, and that's not going to do much with that Dragonfire shield.
One or two spears coming in back to back from the same person there, so it's not really stacking in the way that you might want a spears to.
Both teams doing a terrific job of tanking right now. As we can see down here, Revan again is the target. The Abusement Park doing their best to take him out as soon as possible. And Fatality doing a terrific job of spearing them off.
Instantly jumped on that person there with Arims with Protect Magic on with the spear, so they can get that extra damage in while they don't have any way to defend themselves against the melee.
There we do see Flabby coming out with the whip again, choosing the defender, which is an interesting choice. Obviously less magic defense bonus. He's going to get
Durfin is down.
Oh no!
For Fatality.
Fatality's lost their first member already. The Abusement Park is just maintaining this pattern.
His health just disappeared right there. He went from full to nothing in just a few hits. Adapt or Die, not having a good time.
Again, this is a best 3 out of 5, so it's not exactly the end of the world if they lose this.
That hit stack there might be the end for Adapt or Die right here. Still alive on 41 health, 54.
Is that a barrage pile there? No.
Just keeping it up.
We can still see Flabby just whipping away, choosing the 1v1s instead of helping his team by hopping over and sticking on the pile. But instead, he's just being a nuisance and just kind of annoying the mages and making them protect from melee and making them stop what they're doing and just distracting Fatality. As Fatality is struggling here.
Right now, if we look at the inventory differences between the two teams, we've got 2 people on Fatality with under 20 inventory slots. Whereas we've got 4 with 27/28 on the Abusement Park. The Abusement Park have barely been touched outside of Lawnmower. Lawnmower is the only person that has really had any damage dealt to them.
He is definitely the target right now as he's doing his best to just sit there and tank. He will not stop that Phoenix Necklace. I feel like it's not as necessary until you get
And Adapt or Die is just instantly dropped
I didn't
right
even
there.
see that.
They must have been spear piled and the damage just instantly took them from full to
It must
nothing.
have just stacked. Is that his second death then?
This is
not looking good.
Last team standing, so he has not
you're
gone
right.
back.
This is not a respawn game mode. Thank you for that. Revan is still taking some damage. He was the first target.
The two AGSs coming in here, and the press, which is still not there. He's getting hit by... Oh, here comes the mage. He's getting speared. He might just go down there.
Let's stick with Revan. He's looking like he's doing
well-timed
fine. He's pretty much the tank of this entire tournament, really. He's the prime target throughout.
He has done a phenomenal job to stay alive for as long as possible in every match he's been in.
Oh, we can see both Flabber Range and Revan taking some damage here. Not a ton. Revan, however, not looking too good as he has actually just eaten all of his food.
He's got the redemption up. Will it save him some time here? No, he's gone.
He is down. That is, in fact, a 5-3. Will the Abusement Park even lose a single member of their team? Their lowest member is Lawnmower with 12 food left, or 12 slots left. A lot of that being gear. He's probably got about 4 or 5 food left. That's...
For Z on 13 health right there, about to drop.
And Sweet's taking the helmet off.
Sweet has got the helmet off.
He is
Smite
dead.
on. And this looks like a clean sweep for the Abusement Park here.
And
doesn't look like
that,
Flabby's going to be able to bring it back. He is getting taken. The staff bash is coming in from the Abusement Park. The disrespect.
Well, if you're as good as they are, really, there's not much you can do. They're just too good. They haven't lost a single member. And this is the second place team, at least second place team right now.
So this is match one. This is a best of 5. So in order to take home the 5K, the Abusement Park will have to win another 2 games against Fatality. So there's still plenty of room for Fatality to bring this back.
And we have seen them come back in the past this tournament, so they definitely have potential to win this entire event still. However, that will take a bit of a hit on their morale. They're not going to feel too good after that loss, especially not being able to take out a single member of their team. That's pretty big.
Absolutely.
So it looks like our next game mode is going to be a first to 10 on Plateau.
It's going to be last team standing on Plateau.
Last team standing on Plateau.
So we're getting set up with that right now. So not quite what we expected out of Fatality there. Although Revan did do a fantastic job of tanking throughout that match, the rest of them sort of got taken down fairly sharpish. 5-0 as well. Not a single member of the Abusement Park going down.
They're feeling pretty confident right now, as they should.
We saw when Fatality only had 4 members left, 2 of them with half an inventory. We're looking at the Abusement Park, they still had 5 alive, 1 with a little bit lower food than maybe is ideal.
Yeah,
and the rest of them completely full. Still on 27 or 28 inventory spaces used.
If Fatality did direct all of their attention to Lawnmower, they could have taken him out, for sure. He was quite low on food, but what they want to do is not just kill people when they're finally out of food. They want to kill people before they can get the chance to eat all of their food, which they simply have not been able to do, while the Abusement Park has. As you saw right in the beginning there, they had some very synchronized spear action. They managed to get those kills, those crucial 1 to 2 kill leads in the beginning of the match. Which really just ensured their victory.
That has been really consistent for the Abusement Park throughout the entire tournament. Being able to take someone out quick sharp in one of these last team standing games. Every single time. The second they're in, they focus on they focus the best person with the spears, instantly take them out.
So the MVP for the Abusement Park, or at least the leader, I should say, wiggled right here, as you can see, repping the blue helmets, whereas Ex-God Rage for Fatality repping the green helmets. Just helping us identify which teams are which. They can't feel too bad after that loss because they know they're walking away with at least $3,000, but you have to think, they have to be greedy. They must want that 5K. They must want that grand prize pool of $5,000. And not only that, the title of being the best team. The title,
definitely. I'm loving the all green repping the Fatality colours right there. Absolutely brilliant.
So we're just waiting on these teams to get ready. We have just under a minute. We're going to ask in the chat, who do you guys think is going to win? Do you want to see Fatality come back from that harsh loss and win this entire event? Complete upset. Or do you think the Abusement Park is just going to win everything?
Let's see. FY in the chat for Fatality. Tap in the chat for the Abusement Park. Who's going to take it? Coming into round 2 of the grand final best of 5.
Seeing a lot of taps in the chat. Ooh.
An awful lot of taps in the chat there, really.
Seeing some people saying just end it, it's already over. I would not say that. We've seen Fatality come back from taking losses. They did come out of the losers bracket to be in this final.
There's a couple of fatalities in the mix there, but it is looking largely in favour of tap right here.
Again, Fatality representing the pure community, as they are just pures, but they definitely know how to play. Their prayer switches are bar none the best.
Pretty consistently so far. We've seen Swede Badass going in, headstrong at the very start.
Yep.
Tanking it up. Who's that we got in tank gear here for?
It's going to be Terry Tibbs.
Terry Tibbs, actually, this time around. Swede Badass. Where's he at? He's also in tank here, ready to run in.
He's already got the Phoenix necklace on. I guess he anticipates he's going to be the first target, as he actually does rush in. Bit of a suicide mission here. He's going to be the prime target.
The two tank front line. Oh, and they come in from the side here.
It was an ambush. Well played from Fatality. Will it pay off for them? Let's see, Lawnmower immediately attacked right off the bat.
Again, this is exactly how it went last time, although...
This is a nice barrage pile right now. Fatality has potential to make this into something good.
We saw Swede Badass and Terry Tibbs run in there as the two tanks on the front line there, and they've gone straight for Lawnmower.
Yep.
So they're not playing about with that. Going straight for who they want to kill.
Not entirely the best coordination right now, as they've been switching up their targets a couple times now. It looks like, for the moment, Durpin.
Oh my goodness.
A Fatality is the prime target. We can also see Frazzy taking some damage. He does manage to escape.
Out there. Lawnmower still tanking.
Durpin's getting speared. This isn't looking good for him. He has all 5 members. I believe that's all 5 actually attacking him.
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. So many spear specs going in there. If they don't get that kill, that is a lot of spears wasted. Although it's looking good.
The Abusement Park has used all of their specials to kill Durpin right now. Will it pay off? Will he drop dead at the end of this confusion?
And he's still not down.
In the AGS specs, he's still alive.
So close, 7 HP.
7 HP.
He's got to drop that. There we go.
Dead. The first kill does go to the Abusement Park. Again, they haven't lost a single death in this this grand finale. To Fatality. Not
John's
looking
got swag
too good right now. John's got swag getting in a bit of a barrage pile, it seems. You can see Lawnmower is actually getting targeted, but while he's tanking, he's actually dishing out barrages.
John's got swag is not having a good time right here. He is constantly getting dropped below half.
He has managed to use all of his special attack. I believe he just uses Staff of the Dead to help with that tanking just a little bit better. As you can see, he's doing a terrific job of staying at green bar.
You can see the difference between these two teams here. Like, Flabby Range and John's Got Swag are constantly on under half, whereas everyone on the Abusement Park right now is sitting safe on
prayers just dropped.
Max health.
And that was Terry Tibbs nearly busting at the AGS, potentially getting that kill, but the barrages...
The smites are coming out.
Just dealing the 30s, as Lawnmower is actually taking some damage right now. Fatality looking to get a kill on the leaderboard for the first time this game and the last match.
And John's Got Swag just died with 21 food remaining.
That was, in fact, an AGS coming in from Terry Tibbs. That was unfortunate. Flabby getting the 1 without the Protect from Melee on. Sweet about it. Taking off the helmet again, getting poisoned, just not caring. The confidence right now is unreal.
Lawnmower still not down. 11 inventory slots remaining. He's got to be very, very low on food, if not out at this point.
And what I like from him is actually when he is tanking, he is dishing out barrages. Though most of them are not hitting, there's the chance that one will, as you can see here. And if he does manage to get that, he can freeze that player and run around, or simply run underneath of him. But he simply cannot get it. I don't think he's put on his arms yet.
Revan is mighty low right now, 29 health. Getting focused out here by 3 members of the Abusement Park.
Yep. He is in fact speared.
If he dies here, he has 22 inventory slots still used. He has a
lot
of food left. To go down now would be a huge
that 50
loss.
smack coming in from Swede Badass. That was huge. He should be praying melee right now.
Switching prayer. Do we have any spears to come out right here?
This is incredible. As you can see, Swede Badass is doing a terrific job of switching to his range immediately after smacking with the AGS to make it look like he's still ranging, but he isn't actually using any bolts aside from now.
Absolutely perfect focus coming from the Abusement Park right here.
Yep.
Lawnmower, totally out of food. Doesn't seem like anyone is focusing him anymore. Revan is too busy tanking. All 3 members of Fatality are chunked beyond belief.
Yep.
So they're all tanking, and none of them looking to take out Lawnmower.
Again, this is a 5-3 lead. This is a last team standing on non-respawn game mode. The Abusement Park is 2 kills up right now, and Fatality has not managed to kill a single member of the Abusement Park. In fact, Lawnmower, the only team on the Abusement Park to be out of food, is just sitting in the back. Oh, he's finally under attack.
Revan about to go down here, 26 health, redemption up, no food remaining, not even a Phoenix necklace to be seen. He's going to go down right now.
There's not much he can do at that point.
2 to 5.
He did manage to eat all his food, so credit to him. Lawnmower, however, still just dishing out. I think he's finally just decided to put on Arams for the first time this game. But aside from that, he's just been in tank mode.
He's going to be able to sit there pretty happy at the side and just deal some damage because no one seems to be paying too much attention to him. Sweet Badass getting chunked down to 45 HP.
And Frezzy still having food left, instead deciding, oh, no, I thought he was just giving up. He is definitely not. He's still tanking as much as he possibly can.
The helm comes off.
Lawnmower, again, is still kind of being attacked every now and then, but, oh, look at those spears.
Frezzy almost down here. He's got to be gone right there.
He has no chance of survival after these smacks from the AGSs.
It is not likely that we're going to see Fatality bring this back with just 2 people remaining. One of them speared into pretty much a death sentence right here. Looks like the Abusement Park are probably going to be taking this game.
Oh, Lawnmower did in fact die, and that was from an AGS from Flabby Range, so
that was lovely.
Managing to get Fatality on the leaderboard, their first kill of this series between the Abusement Park and Fatality. And Flabby Range is finally about to take a bow as he does die. Terry Tibbs taking off the armor. Just having some fun with it as we wait for Flabby Range to eat all of his food left. He does have a few left.
He's got a bunch of food left right there.
He's just going to put on a display. He knows he's being watched by thousands of people. He's definitely proven his skill today, being the last member standing for his team and doing a terrific job of tanking. However, he doesn't seem to have an amulet on. He does not.
It's pretty much over at this point. I think we can call it. The Abusement Park about to take this win.
Yep.
I mean, if they can pull back the next match,
that's it.
That's it. 5K going to the Abusement Park, and that is game right there. So the Abusement Park take it.
Just like that. Again, guys, if you haven't been tuning in, the Abusement Park has not lost a single map. I don't mean a best 2 out of 3. I mean a single map. In fact, the most they've ever been down is a few teammates. These guys don't die. Genuinely, it doesn't make any sense.
8 wins so far in this tournament, 0 losses. We're on the last game potentially here. If the Abusement Park take it, that's it. Tournament over. They win, they take home the cash.
Yep.
If Fatality can bring it back and win this best of 5, it'll be an awesome story, without a doubt. I see in the chat right now, hashtag F5 if you reckon F5 are going to bring it back. Hashtag tap if you think the Abusement Park are going to close it out in this next game.
Yep.
3 wins in a row is what it would take. That is a pretty big ask against the Abusement Park.
Sounds good. They're just going to switch out their gears. They're going to change things up, it looks like, because what they're doing right now is clearly not working.
Let's see what they bring out.
So what are we about to witness? What game modes are we looking at here?
We're going to be on 1st to 10 on Lumbridge up
That's
next.
excellent.
Let's see if they bring out the dark bows. Come on, fingers crossed.
Come on. The Abusement Park, if you truly are as good as you seem to be, bring out the dark bows for the chat's sake. Come on. Haven't seen a single dark bow out this entire tournament. Again, here's a quick look at what these players can use. Haven't seen any of the Barrow stuff being used.
Couple of Torrens lights in there.
The Infinity hats. Like, we've seen some Bando sets, yeah. Arcanes and Spectrals, Dragon Fire Shields they are given. A couple Dragon Defenders. That is a questionable decision. No Void sets as well. Obviously don't want to sacrifice that defense bonus. And the only AGS specs being the Spears and the Armadyl Godswords. So you kind of hope to see something fun. You kind of hope to see some Dragon Longswords or Chin Chompas, maybe? But it looks like we're about underway.
Right, so we've got 1st to 10 on Lumbridge here, so a bit of a different dynamic to our last couple of games. Maybe we'll see Fatality perform a little better in these game types.
Yep. Maybe Fatality's map is Lumbridge. They have played consistently well on it. That being said, the Abusement Park has also played incredibly well on it, so this is a really close.
The Abusement Park are yet to play anything less than brilliantly in any game in this tournament, so...
Yeah, they really haven't had any slip-ups. If you want to start counting mistakes, neither of these teams make very many mistakes at all, but the Abusement Park arguably hasn't made a single mistake.
They barely even died, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But Fatality, again, they went down into the losers bracket and managed to win their way out.
Yep. They've done incredibly. When you really think about the fact that they did lose and they did make their way to losers bracket, you wouldn't have thought they'd actually make it to the grand final, nonetheless. And at least ensuring they're walking away with $3,000 cash, which is incredible, as well as obviously taking home the 2nd place title. Second
place title.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit going, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's not as nice as first place, but it's also not as nice as what, sixth place or whatever they were going to get in the losers bracket there if they lost again.
Absolutely.
So, you know, they have to be happy. Oh,
the third age. That is an interesting choice. Definitely a chunk worse than the Arims.
Lawnmower bringing out the third age robes.
Going for the swag points right here.
Getting a bit cocky. I like it, though. It looks really nice. You got to admit, this is one of the nicest looking armor sets in the game. Again, this is Barry's about to drop. Never mind. Here we go. Let's tune into Revan. He's decided to instead stay as far back as he can, it looks like, as he is the prime target. Instead, this time we see Sweet Badass taking some damage.
Durpin already getting chunked. Along with Wiggled, actually. Wiggled on almost half health.
Yep, looks like Durpin and Wiggled, the two targets for both the teams right now.
Getting speared quite nicely there.
Durpin, however, interesting that he's choosing the blitzes, Lawnmower. Sneaking in some cheeky little blitzes. Wiggled, however, is getting very close to dying. It looks like he did use his Staff of Dead spec. Nope, he has not used it just yet. His Phoenix Necklace did work to keep him alive there.
Let's see, is this stack going to be enough to take him down? Ooh. Not quite, and he's eaten up.
But as they try to kill Wiggled right now, they are in fact in a barrage pile. This is not looking good for Fatality.
Adapt or die, getting chunked down. Almost half health there.
And as you can see, Wiggled is still alive, very much so. That's Terry Tibbs doing a terrific job.
Revan dropped to under half out of nowhere.
Terry Tibbs speared that guy in Fatality, closer to another Fatality member to create a nice little barrage pile.
We did see them pulling that off up against Flipper Gang, which is absolutely beautiful. If they can manage that again, that worked wonders for them then. It got them an easy couple of kills.
Sweet Badass being targeted right now for the Abusement Park. He seems to be fine. I'm really interested to see that Lawnmower is not the prime target, as he obviously has the least defense bonus, wearing the third age robes, and he's also throwing in the occasional little blitz there. Mixing those in. I would have gone for him first, personally. Instead, Adapt or Die looks like he very well may be our first death of this map. Again, this is potentially the last game of the entire tournament.
If the Abusement Park take this, they take the 5K, end the tournament in brilliant fashion if they can pull this off.
Entirely
Zero
flawless.
Losses.
Yep. What you're witnessing right now is the grand finale of the Old School Runescape competitive tournament between the two best teams, the Abusement Park and Fatality. We are yet to see a single person die, and even just in the difference in inventory slots, we can see that Wiggled is the only person below 20. In fact, all four of the other members of the Abusement Park still almost full inventories, whereas two on Fatality are below 20. Adapt or Die doing a terrific job of tanking there. They're making an escape. He's going to run inside, and he can actually shut that door, as you can see.
Revan dropping low here, taking focus, I think.
Revan is under attack by just one player now. They're changing their focus. Who are they going to go for now? It looks like that is Terry Tibbs. He is on the Abusement Park. But instead, the Abusement Park is attacking Durpin right now for Fatality.
Durpin
and he very well may drop here.
Chunked.
There's the AGS is coming in.
He might well die there. Not quite. There we go.
He is down. The first death for Fatality, giving the Abusement Park that 5-4 advantage. It is not looking good for Fatality right now.
Wiggled still taking some heat there, on half HP still.
Yep. He is getting attacked, and it doesn't look like he has his Phoenix Necklace anymore, so he could die. But instead he's going to make an escape, run around, shut the door right in their faces. He's going to keep shutting it. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
A lovely little trick here, although he does have someone in the room with him, but that's not going to be quite as scary as having the two people going for you.
He can tank one person, no problem. A whole team, though, that's another story. Again, Lawnmower, nearly still full food, and he brought in the third age robes. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that?
Revan getting chunked to 50 HP there, taking a lot of focus from quite a few members of the Abusement Park. Doesn't look like they're going to be putting out any spears. They do have a few specials available there.
Yep.
Terry Tibbs still 70% spec, 25 on Sweet Badass and Sharkones.
That is Wiggled taking the damage here, getting speared. AGS, the smite is up. The entire team of Fatality is attacking Wiggled right now.
Although Revan on 38 health, a little bit outside, may drop here.
Here we can see both teams' captains actually getting targeted, as we expected throughout the tournament.
Revan going for a jog, seeing if he can survive just a little bit longer, although it's not looking good right here.
Not looking good
at all. No food remaining.
He must be out of food at this point. He's going to run around the corner, try to get back inside, I think. He is, in fact, he's going to make his escape. He's done well.
Oh, that was a beautiful little run there.
Some really nice tactics here from Revan's escape. And he's going to get back in the action and attack. I believe
Revan,
that is Lawnmower he's attacking.
Proving that he is one of the most consistent tanks in this entire tournament.
He doesn't die, does he?
He does not die. That was absolutely brilliant.
He's just ran an entire lap around this map, and the Abusement Park, the Abusement Park cannot keep up. Wiggled, however, is back in this room again, proving the same tactic, shutting the door and just making a run for it.
Revan does have 80% spec remaining.
He's going to spear them away.
He could definitely survive a little longer, maybe do a little damage with some of those spear specs, although he is frozen with someone with an AGS right next to him.
This is proving to be a bit of a hide-and-seek game there, as Revan does die.
That's the second kill of this match. Going to the Abusement Park again.
2 kills. Not looking good for Fatality right now. They really need to turn things around. He's actually ran so much, he's out of run energy. Oh my god.
Adapt or Die getting chunked down to 20 HP there, managing to tank it out just about.
Yep.
If they can get that 2-person advantage, even for a short period of time, that would make a huge difference in this game. He's down onto Redemption. He has absolutely nothing to go on here.
Nice little barrage pile here, though. As we can see, the Abusement Park
is now
separate.
Is now split up. Adapt or Die about to drop.
He is going to die. He probably should have ran inside there. I always think they should be praying Mage instead of the Redemption Prayer. It's not that useful, though we have seen it be used a few times so far. As he's going to continue running around, he is eventually caught, and he does die. That's another death. Again, can we appreciate that the Abusement Park has not lost a single member
Although
this
Wiggled
game.
sat here on no food by the looks of it.
But nobody wants to touch him.
No one touching him, yeah.
This is not looking good, as we have Revan. He's doing some tanking right now. He is stuck in his arms. He can't do anything. He can't change gear right now, as he's being stunned. He can't change prayers. He's not getting meleeed. He doesn't need that prayer up.
Taking a quick look at the Abusement Park's, Fatality's special attack right here, they all have enough for at least a decent special attack. AGS, Spear, whatever it may be. They are almost full on spec.
Oh, look at
and
that
Revan
combo.
drops.
Revan has gone down. We have 2 poison players in the Abusement Park, being Sweet Badass, who's just cured his poison, as you can see. Terry Tibbs choosing to keep his helmet off. With that cute little hairstyle there. And we can see Lawnmower with his 3rd age robes. What's he up to? He's just in a little 1v1 splash fest, isn't he?
We've got 4 people with 100% special attack on Fatality here. If they made use of that, they might be able to pull a kill out. And Wiggled, 82 HP, no food remaining, still not dead after minutes of having no food.
Yeah, they really should have been targeting Wiggled, especially from the beginning. Being the team captain and potentially the shot caller for the Abusement Park, one of their better players, you would assume. They did well to target him in the beginning, but I think they just gave up and said, this guy doesn't die.
Although we've got 4 kills on the Abusement Park right now, they are all, except for Sharkones, under 20 remaining inventory slots. So they are slowly getting taken down, but it's not really translating into any kills for Fatality.
Wiggle doing his best to stay alive and shut that door. I cannot believe he is still alive. He's just kind of hanging out at this point. Shutting the door in their face as they try to kill him. And he's actually run out of run energy. He's going to spear them away. He doesn't die. This guy.
Wiggled, 20 HP still. There we go. He's finally down.
He's finally going to die.
First kill for Fatality.
Lawnmower, however, nobody's paying a care in the world to him. He has those 3rd age robes. He has that slightly worse defense bonus. And not a single person has really paid attention to him since the beginning of the fight. And there we see Durban taking some damage. Fatality did get a kill on the leaderboard, obviously worth mentioning, being Wiggled, as he was out of food. Well done. However, last game they only managed to get 1 kill. This game it might be the exact same story.
There doesn't seem to be... Well, Sharkones is getting a bit of focus there from Fatality. That is the first time that we've seen Fatality really doing anything offensive since the start of the game, pretty much.
Fatality is consistent with not playing the best in the beginning, but the second half they really pull things together. There you can see they take out Sharkones, giving them the 2nd kill on the leaderboard. It's now 4-2. They're kind of back in things here.
Well, you see, as the game is going on, the Abusement Park are dropping down to pretty much no food remaining, whereas Fatality coming back in with full spec, full inventories, being able to do a little more damage, tank a little longer. So while the Abusement Park are ahead, they are in a much worse position in terms of supplies. Although, with that said, Durpin almost out again.
Yep, and you can see the confidence on Lawnmower using Smite there in his 3rd age robes, just not scared.
Well, I don't blame him.
Big
So
numbers
far,
coming in right now on Lawnmower.
so far he's not had too
They might
many
have
people
heard me. They're
focusing.
finally turning their attention to him.
And he's out now, so it is the last stretch for Lawnmower, I think. Yeah.
He is, in fact, out of food. Durpin is very low as well. He is, in fact, out of food as well. They're both going to go down for both teams, making this a 5-3 eventually.
Durpin not quite down just yet.
So we'll
he
have
will
to
be dying
see
soon enough.
just how quickly Lawnmower can get back in things here by re-gearing, as that is absolutely crucial for his team's victory here. Being a 5-3, this is the closest Fatality has gotten to beating the Abusement Park so far.
Yeah, absolutely. The last match was a 5-0?
It was a 5-1.
A 5-1, yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Abusement Park has not been able to be touched at all. Nobody's done this much damage to them in this entire tournament. So it's definitely worth noting Fatality is right to be in this position in the finale against them. Can they actually win this, though, is the question.
Terry Tibbs looks like he's out at this point in time, or very, very close to it.
Yep. Revan, again, the prime target, constantly being attacked. He's managed to heal up back up to full. He does still have the Phoenix necklace, as you can see, so he's fine. He doesn't have to worry about it. He's going to eat as much as he can. Instead, we tune in over here, and we see somebody, that's Terry Tibbs from the Abusement Park, taking some damage. Is it going to be enough to kill him, though? He's out of food.
Revan taking focus again. Not terribly low on inventory. He's still got a few bits of food left.
Just
oh,
spearing
goodness,
the whip
the 41.
away. And
41
he does go
by
down.
The whip.
This is a 5-4 now. This is looking really good.
Incredibly
Fatality
close
is
game
getting
compared to
back
what
into
we've
this
seen.
game. And right now they have a one-man advantage, which is absolutely huge.
Got
What is
Revan
this,
here.
the prayer dropping for Sweet Badass.
The prayer
Little
drops.
mistake there.
The teasing.
Flabby Range using the smite right now.
Lawnmower's taking a bit of focus here. Maybe those third age robes aren't doing him as many favors as
We can see him getting whipped as well. That whip is, ooh, that was a nice freeze right there. That was Flabby using his whip. Venge others coming in from Frazzy again. Revan, however, looking like he's just about out of food again. He is the prime target. We see him finally die again.
Revan gets taken out. 6-4,
Back
still
to being a 6-4.
very close game compared to what we've seen against the Abusement Park from anyone so far in this tournament.
Yep, Sweet Badass. Nobody's paying attention to him. He's very low on food. Instead, right now, we can kind of see, ooh, what is this? A nice little barrage pile here. Some spears coming in. Somebody's going to die.
Who is that is getting speared right there?
Durpin for Fatality.
Durpin again.
Ooh.
He's got the Aram's Robe with the Prey Mage. That is a recipe for disaster if you're getting speared. There
We
is
just need one
absolutely
AGS back
no
in.
defense bonus to save him there.
He's still just... he cannot come to his senses. He's just under
When are the hit
constant
spots going to come in?
confusion.
There was a lot of spears dropped
Just
on
a
him
12.
right there.
He's good. They haven't... Oh,
so
never mind.
far.
Spoke too soon.
There we go,
Oh,
he
he's
finally goes
dead.
down. He went down with full spec and a full inventory there. That is a huge loss for Fatality. Absolutely massive.
Very good point. Dying with full food in this game, you simply cannot afford it, really. And the spears, not so much coordinated right now. They're kind of spearing a bunch of random people at the same time.
Adapt or Die dropping really, really low again. He's been focused an awful lot this game.
The Phoenix Necklace is going to heal him back up here. Potentially.
So what we saw the Abusement Park, they died, sure, but they come back in with their full spec and they've immediately used it to get a couple of kills. So far, Fatality haven't really done the same. They've just been sort of chipping away at the inventories of the Abusement Park, and it's not really helping them much. 7-4 right now, and it looks like Adapt or Die is probably going to drop fairly sharpish.
Yep. He is the prime target right now, Adapt or Die, running really low on food, but able to tank consistently. He is not going down anytime soon. Maybe I've spoken too soon. Nope. Wow, look at that prayer switching. He's got that. He's got it on. Shut the door. Nice.
The door play's coming out.
I love the doors.
Durpin, again, back in with a full inventory. Already on half HP.
Yep.
Already on 50% spec.
Definitely wants to work on keeping his health a little bit higher. Adapt or Die is finally out of food. He is finally going to go down for Fatality. He's done a terrific job to tank. He's still got a little bit of health left.
Durpin, half HP still. He's not taking any focus though, so he is looking all right for now. Adapt or Die is going to drop right here.
Shut the door.
Adapt or Die is down.
There you go.
So that's 8-4 to the Abusement Park right now.
Yeah.
Frazzy taking some focus here, getting chunked.
That is Lawnmower, who's about to go die for the Abusement Park.
Oh, Fuzzy on 1 HP right there, and he's down.
Just like that, the Abusement Park is 1 kill away from securing their victory and winning the $5,000.
Lawnmower drops. Can they take out Revan? 51 HP. What is he doing? He's getting speared with Protect Magic and Aram's on. He has got to go down here. And that is the win of the entire tournament for the Abusement Park. Absolutely phenomenal. 3-0. No losses throughout the entire tournament.
They did lose 5 members. It's worth noting Fatality took a good chunk out of their team.
That was absolutely brilliant. I think we're going to head over onto the sofas and we'll be back with you guys in just a sec to discuss the match.